Says live. My phone. We're good.
Call to order the Kingsburg Downtown Business Improvement District Advisory Board meeting for Tuesday, May 31st, 2022 at 8:08 a.m. At this time, it's open for any public comment. Being as there's no one here, I'm going to assume we don't have any. So let's move on to agenda item 3 to approve the minutes from the last meeting. They're on the back of your current agenda.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. All right, minutes are approved. On to reports from board members. All right, I guess I'll go. We had Swedish Festival 2 weekends ago now? Yeah, last weekend, well, previous weekend. It was I would say a pretty good success. It was probably one of the biggest crowds we've had in a long time. So, and people hung around for a long time too, which was really good because usually it dies off at about 2 o'clock. So, to see the crowd stick till after 4 o'clock was impressive. Parade route was packed the entire way. A lot of entries in the parade. It was a really good event. Thank you, June, I know you do a lot of work for that. So,
My pleasure.
we appreciate it a lot, so I'm sure downtown appreciates it too. The other thing I have for the Chamber of Commerce is this Friday, we have Kingsburg Street Eats. We are trying out a new vendor, which is Fresno Street Eats, which is all the food truck places from Fresno, Clovis, the whole surrounding area. They've got, I don't know, 100 plus vendors that they contract with. So we're looking at it as kind of an option for our events that the Chamber has, and then for additional events too throughout the year. So it'll be in Memorial Park. I think it kicks off at about 4 o'clock. We'll have a live band. There's, I think, about 10 different food trucks coming. So it should be a pretty good turnout, and it's just kind of a test to see how it works going forward. I know I was talking with Leslie Carpenter about the bid joining in and maybe doing these once a month and spreading them out. You know, go to Downtown Park next, or just move around the business area, Central Business District of Kingsburg, and just try to create events to get people in town because those have really good followings. One of the benefits of the Fresno Street Eats is I think they have about, it's some crazy 10 to 20,000 followers on Facebook or something. So it's another good marketing tool that we can use for things. So yeah. And it's nice they take care of everything. They just show up and do it. We don't have to deal with it at all. And we can do that for the events too, because it'll say we can use their volunteers in other places too. So it'll be good. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I was excited when I saw that. Just people come just for the certain food trucks.
Yep.
And it's really nice because they look really professional. So it's not just a bunch of booths thrown together, it's trucks, and that's gonna bring a lot of people in.
Yeah. So. It should be a really neat event. And then we've got band concerts, summer band concerts starting, I think it was June 23rd, I believe, is our first concert. No, it might be the 16th. I'll have to double check on that, sorry. But it's coming up pretty soon. And then, obviously, 3rd of July, fireworks show at the park, so, or at the high school. That's all I got.
Is that going to be inside the stadium?
It's going to be, there's no ground show. But yes, you can be inside the stadium, and the vendors will be set up inside the stadium too, so. Okay. Bringing it back to how it was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It'll be neat. reports from board members. How's just a question, how's the photography coming?
So she was not able to make it to the Swedish Festival. She texted me the night before
Okay.
and had, tested positive for influenza.
Okay,
So she didn't, and I contacted Amanda and Leslie. I was there, I got a few pictures. My iPhone pictures aren't that great. It was mainly my husband got done with the race and I snapped a picture, but, so I know Leslie got some. I think Leslie's husband got some shots, and she's gonna ask a few other people to get some shots, of the Swedish Festival
I
going on.
tried to do a little like behind the scenes throughout the day until it just got too busy, but we tried to do a little bit of.
Carol took some really good pictures,
okay,
Bartel,
okay.
of like the parade and council members and stuff.
I know, Michael Miller was out there with his drone and got quite a few pictures, so maybe we could reach out to him, and he's usually pretty generous at sharing those, so.
Okay.
Kim did mention, she said, sorry, she would kind of put a photo campaign out on, social media for, people to post their pictures and tag us.
Okay.
She said she was gonna get back to me, that would have been last week, so I'll contact her today and see, how to move forward with that and see if we can get, tags going on social media.
Are we getting close on getting all the photos done, by the deadline, or?
It's just, all I've heard from that is what she said in the last meeting.
Okay. That was
It's like she had just
95.
yeah, she just had a handful of them where they were either hard to contact or,
Not responding.
did you get your pictures
I
in?
did get my pictures,
Okay.
yes. I was hard to contact, I was one of those.
Yes.
So we've had some people opt out, huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
I told her just get it in writing, and I'll just say that.
Yeah. Just leave, no photos for their page then, I guess.
Or are they opting out of the website?
I don't know what the form says, I think it's just for photos.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
I don't, do you remember what the verbiage on the form says?
No, I can, go back to my email and see exactly what it says. I can't remember if it opts out of the website. I think it just opts out of the
Yeah, I
photos.
think so.
Okay.
Easy enough. Any other reports or other business? June, you have anything for us? Okay. That was easy. Did we really just do this in 7 minutes? All right, well, I will adjourn the meeting until our next one, as of 8:17.
You know what?
Oh, wait.
No, you're fine. On the calendar, council usually
Oh, yeah.
cancels their first meeting usually in July, so that's July 6th.
I'll have those down again.
Yeah, so you guys could still meet that day. I just wanted that usually in July. I mean, I'm gonna be here, so. You guys wanna stick with July 6th?
I don't see why not,
Okay.
unless something changes. So, yeah, we'll adjourn until